Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the Prithviraj English Academy. As our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board, in this video we are going to discuss about A standards, chapter number 18, South Indian dynasties. So, in previous videos we discuss about North Indian dynasties like Mauryas, Kushanas, Vardhanas, and Guptas. In this video we are going to discuss about South Indian dynasties, means which were the important here we will come to. So first today we are going to start this video with the Shatavahanas. They were the prominent and first South Indian dynasties in our Indian history, that is Shatavahana. So without a delay let's start about Shatavahana, and their rule will be start by the first century BCE and till the early year of the 3rd century AD. Yeah, CE. Okay, now come to the. In this unit, we will come to know about the growth of the Shatavahanas in South India and their prominent rulers like Gautamiputra Shatakarni and their achievements and their contributions like administration, art, and architecture. We will come to know. Okay, first come to know about the South India means. Here, the Vindhya mountain becomes here, uh, where the Narmada is going to flow, and that Vindhya mountain is going to divide the India approximately in two parts. Upper part will going to call it as a North India and below part means lower part will going to call it as a South India, yeah, Deccan Plateau, yeah, Deccan region we are going to call it. Okay. Now come to the introduction about the Shatavahanas, especially geographical background. The Vindhya mountain here, the Vindhya mountain will going to separate the India approximately in two parts. Here is the Vindhya mountain. Okay, it will going to divide it in a two part. Okay, above we will going to call it as north and below we will going to call it as a south. Already we came to know about this one. Okay, the area between the Vindhyas and the Kanyakumari. Okay, Vindhya means here is the Vindhya located and here will be there Kanyakumari. Okay, then area is known as between the Vindhya and Kanyakumari. The area, this area, this area will be going to known as the South India or Deccan region. Those means here from here to here the dynasty that were ruled, no, we are going to call them as a South Indian dynasties. Like here Shatavahanas will becomes Kadambas, Ganga, Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas, and Pallavas will going to comes, and they were the major dynasties here. Those have ruled over this area. Okay, now come to the Shatavahanas particularly. Shatavahanas they started their journey from 230 BCE means before common era to 220 CE means current modern era, current era it is. Okay. Shatavahanas were the first to establish the dynasty in the Deccan and South India. So first point you have to remember here. Shatavahanas were the first dynasties who were established the dynasty in South India and Deccan region. And they settled down in the in between the areas like where the land located between the Godavari and Krishna river. Godavari and Krishna river. Godavari becomes in today's Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and Krishna river is going to start by the Maharashtra. Okay, that area means. Okay, the next, and they were the subordinate kings of the Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, they were the subordinate kings. Visuals means what? Subordinate kings of the Chandragupta, and they were going to pay the tributary to him. Tributaries means wealth and all, land and wealth they are going to pay to him. Okay, so in a 220 BCE, Srimukha, sorry, not Srimukha, Srimukha became the independent from the Mauryas and he declared independent by them and he made a Srikakulam uh, as his capital and he started ruling over the South India. So the founder of this dynasty is who? Srimukha. Okay, now come to the their prominent, important ruler here. Uh, Very importantly is Gautamiputra Shatakarni. His journey is going to start by the 1st century CE. Okay, the most prominent king he was, and he was defeated the Sakas. Sakas means today's here they are going to come in Gujarat. Okay, Gujarati rulers. Okay, Sakas means. Okay, and he was going to draw them behind the Indian border. Means he kept them out from the Indian border. Okay, the Sakas. Okay, and he is associated with the beginning of the Shalivahana Saka era. Now also we are going to use the calendar, Shalivahana calendar, right? That was going to started by the Gautamiputra Shatakarni only. It is a major contribution of the Gautamiputra Shatakarni and Shatavahana to the Indian society. But the Shalvahana Saka era was going to started by his journey. Okay, he expanded the empire to the include Konkan. Konkan means this area. Okay, Konkan means the coastal area. Okay, between from Maharashtra, Gujarat. Okay, then in Goa also. Berera, Saurashtra. Saurashtra means today's modern name of the Gujarat. Malwa and other regions. Okay, now come to the next. Here, they means about the Gautamiputra Shatakarni only. He has a title Tri Samudra Toya Pitavahana. Tri Samudra Toya Pitavahana means one who ruled land between the three seas. Means here. Here it is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. In between the area under the control of the Shatavahanas, especially whose Gautamiputra Shatakarni. Then he has one more title is what? Shatavahana Kulashya Pratishtapana Kara. Means he brought the glory of the Shatavahanas once again. Gautamiputra Shatakarni. Now come to the second one, Yajnashri Shatakarni. He is the last ruler of this dynasty. He faced the continuous attacks of the Sakas, and this was going to lead to the decline of the dynasty. Yajnashri was the last famous king of the Shatavahanas. Now come to their contributions. In that first one it becomes administration. The king was the supreme in their dynasty. Okay. And kingdom was divided into the provinces. Provinces, Janapadas, nowadays we are going to call them as states. Each administrated by the, means these provinces were going to be administrated by the appointed officers will be there to look after the provinces. Cities and villages were the managed by self-governing institutions. Like today, Gram Panchayat, Taluk Panchayat, like that, they also have the self-ruling institutions over there. Okay. And they were the first one from the South India who was given the more important to the local government. Okay, during their times, their coins, okay, here it is. Now, in this area under the control of them, okay, Shatavahana area it is. Okay. Now come to the their society. How their society? No strict Varna-based discrimination in the society. Means Varna-based means four Varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudras. Means such strong, means there is no strict rule over there. Means if they want they can change from here to there. Okay. Women are going to enjoy the high social status and have the important officials also. Society are going to means included different occupations like farmers were there, merchants were there, goldsmiths were there, carpenters also there, fishermen also there, weavers also there, and physicians. Physicians means even the doctors also there in the society. Along with that, means occupational associations means they are going to start it. Occupational associations, they are going to start their groups like today, farmers, Kisan Association, Merchant Association, Goldsmith Association, organizations are there like that. They are going to establish their own occupational associations. Okay, and this one is going to give the evolution to the trade unions. Okay, and the encouragement, they have given the encouragement to the foreign trade, and major foreign trade centers are Nasik was there, Kalyana was there, Broch and Bhatkal was there as a major foreign trade centers during the Shatavahana's time. Please remember them. Okay. Now move to the next, their religion. Mainly they follow the Vedic traditions, means they are going to believe in a Veda. Veda means Hindu traditions. Okay. But along with that, they are going to have the religious tolerance, means they are given the support to the other religions also, like Buddhism and the Jainism also, and they try to maintain the harmony among the face of these all the religions. Okay, this is what the religion. Now come to their art and architectures. Art and architectures. Art literature and education we are going to study here now. Okay. First will becomes about the languages. They have given the important to the Prakrits. We are going to use in administration and literature also. Example, Ghata Sapta Sati is the famous literary work written by the Hala, okay, during the Shatavahana time. Along with that, they are going to encourage the education and culture. Ajanta and Amravati paintings belongs to this period only. Okay. Okay, here is the what you are going to call it, the Chaitanyas during that time. Okay. Along with that, they built the temples, Vihara and Chaitanyas. Example, Chaitanya at the Karli, constructed by the Banavasi merchant Bhuta Pala. Here it is. That. Right. Now move to the next. Their contributions. Now come to the their contribution to the Karnataka. The Kannada region was going to got developed under the Shatavahana rule. Kannadigas were known as the adventurous and the capable administrator during their time, and they entered the Indian culture with their contributions in the administration, trade, literature, and the art. Okay. Significance of this Shatavahanas is what? They unified the much of the Deccan region under the stable governance. They promoted trade, urban development, and the cultural growth. Okay, and along with that, they have given the importance to the religious tolerance and the artist developments in the South India. Okay, along with that, they have given the contribution to the mainly it is a foundation for the Kannada and South Indian dynasties also. After them, the Kadambas becomes the first Karnataka's dynasty, then Gangas, okay, then Rashtrakuta, then Chalukyas of the Badami, okay. So these are the what we will come to know in later classes. I hope you understood about the Shatavahana. If anything is there to ask related to the Shatavahana, you can comment and share this video among your friends. Thank you so much, my dears, for watching this video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.